Hello dear students, welcome again to our new video. We are having very important grammar topic in this video. Why the grammar is necessary? Because so many students they are asking me this question, why the grammar is necessary? Because our language should be meaningful and the perfect, and with the grammar we can have our language meaningful and perfect. Okay, so right now we are going to learn very important topic of the grammar, which is tenses, which is based since standard 5th, or rather some schools they are teaching in standard from standard 3rd tenses. Okay, actually we are having three main tenses: past tense, present tense and future tense. But to understand the motion, okay, to understand what is the meaning of the sentence, previously there was only 9 tenses, but in recent language there are 12 tenses to make us understand, or to make us learning very impressive and perfect and meaningful. I say it again: grammar with the tenses, our language should be perfect, meaningful. Okay, so right now I'm having a chart over here, and it is really helpful for us. We are having basic 3 tenses: past, present and future. Okay, but we have to define where the motion or where the thing has happened. Okay, we have in our English language 4 subtenses in our grammar. So in past tense, simple past tense, past continuous tense, past perfect tense and past perfect continuous tense. 4. Same way in present tense: simple present tense, present continuous tense, present perfect tense and present perfect continuous tense. And in future, future simple future tense, future continuous tense, future perfect tense and future perfect continuous tense. See, as per my habit, just I am going to clarify each and every word, so my student they can have perfect meaning. So we are not going to mugging anything, but making understand, and that is why I have prepared a chart with the formula. Okay, and just I wanted to justify or the clarify about the names. Simple, okay, which is really having a simple word or the simple meaning, that in past tense or in present tense or in future tense, the any motion, okay, it has happened, why the sentence is going to frame in our life, if there is happening, to describe that thing. Okay, we are preparing or we are making a sentence. Okay, and sentence should be very meaningful and perfect, and for that we are having this formula, the formula of tenses for sentence. If anything has happened, okay, if the motion has started or the finished or something else, to describe that we are framing the sentence, and with the perfect meaningful sentence we need this formula. Okay, so simple is recently, in recent past the motion has happened, in present right now the motion has happened, or in future very nearby future anything, any emotion has happening, then we should describe in simple way. Okay, the continuous in the past or in the present or in future, if an emotion has happened and it has a duration, okay, then continuous, the name is suggesting that in the past any motion has happened, then it has a duration, it has little bit long duration, then we have to describe with the continuous formula for the past or for the present or for future. Okay, the perfect meaning in the grammar, that settled. Okay, perfect, it has having a meaning that it has settled. Okay, so in the past an emotion has happened and is settled completely, there is no any sign of that, then past perfect tense. Present, at present anything is happening, but we know the end time or we know the settled time, then we can have present perfect tense sentence for the that motion. Okay, and for the future we know the settling time for the future motion. If uh, something should happen in future and we are knowing the perfect time of that or the settling time of that, then future perfect tense. And lastly added another one. Okay, so past perfect continue is having the same meaning, that perfect matlab settled, continue meaning is that something has happened for the duration, it should be the long one or the short one, but some kind of duration, and it has settled perfectly, there is no any sign of that, then for past perfect continuous tense we should have. Okay, then present perfect continuous tense, in present era something is happening but it has duration continuous and we are knowing the settling time, the perfect, the finish time of the thing, then present perfect continuous tense. Same way in the future, if we are having something, the motion will happen in the future. Okay, and we know the motions has a duration or it will have a duration, then perfect future perfect continuous tense we should say. And all the 12 tenses are having a different kind of formula. Okay, sentence formation is there. And why should I have written only this much of the formula? Because in each or every tense we can define by to be forms and verb form. So I have written only that. After that, after learning this perfectly, in our next video we should learn about the sentences, how to frame the sentences by using this formula. Okay, so I just going to justify the formula of each tense here. Okay, firstly past simple tense or simple past tense, it is having was and are. We all know the to be. Okay, the helping verbs of the tenses. In past tense we are having was, where, or the word we can pronounce. Okay, had and have. So with that we can describe past tense. Okay, and in for the present is, am, are, has and have, we can describe present tense with this helping verbs. Okay, and for will and shall, this is the basic thing. Okay, this is the basic thing. In future I'm going to teach you about more for the to be's, for the helping verbs. First we are going to have a knowledge to frame a sentence with the tenses by the meaning. Okay, meaningful, when it has happened, okay, when it will going to happen, when it's happening like this, right? So this is the thing. For the simple past tense, was oblique, it means if there is something in singular way, it described with was, and something in plural way, it should be described in a verb or with a verb. Plus it means ahead plus verb plus ed, that v3, you all know about v1 v2 and v3 verbs. Okay, verbs, formulas, fine. Then for the past we are going ahead, continuous. I told you in the beginning of the video that we are having, if we are knowing the duration, if something has happened, the motion is happened, then we are having a long duration or the short duration, then we should describe with the continuous. So past continuous tense, in the past something has happened, okay, and it has a duration, then we should describe it was or were plus verb plus ing. If we have to describe something with the duration in the continuous way. Always we should use ing with the original verb, v1 plus ing. So right now I should give you one little bit hint for that. If we have to describe a continuous form of the motion, then we are using here continuous and for with the perfect also. So 1 2 3 4 5 6, we are having 6 tenses among these 12 tenses name with continuous. But there is one simple hint for my dear student, that if we have to describe the continuity of the motion, we are going to describe with ing with the verb. See, 1 2 3 4 5 6, we are having 6 tenses with the name of continuous, and we are going to keep ing right behind of our verb in the spelling, so we can have perfect meaning of that. Fine. Now the perfect, had or oblique, sometimes we are using have also. Okay, we all know the rules of why or where we are using have, had. Okay, so in past we are having had for the singular. This is the basic thing. When we go ahead, I should teach you more about the things. And have, had oblique have, we are using had or the need of have plus verb plus ed, the v3 form. Okay, I have kept here plus ed. It means so many verbs are having v3 with the original verb with ed. Some special verbs are there. The spellings are going to change for the same. Okay, example is that run, run, ran, ran. Okay, some are having same spelling with the different pronunciation. Okay, so we have to learn about, because there is no any rule for that, but we have to by heart those things, v1 v2 and v3. Okay, verb plus ed, I have written here specified v3. Okay, and the last one, past perfect continuous, had plus being plus verb plus ing, because the name is continuous. We are knowing the duration, or the motion is having a duration, then we are putting ing with verb. Okay, I think you have learned good with this. With next video we should have present and we should have future for that with the same formula. Thank you very much, and do practicing with these things. Goodbye.